Yatta is undoubtedly one of the most praised and frequently played tunes in Dandy's world. Since her release, she has quickly become a fan favorite and a core part of many players' runs. She was officially introduced to the game on March 14th, 2025, completing the circus troupe alongside Blot and Louie. From the moment she was added, it was clear that Yatta wasn't just another addition to the roster. She was designed to stand out. To unlock Yatta, players must collect 2,000 ichor, own 15 or more tunes, and achieve 50% research progress on Twisted Yatta. While this might sound demanding on paper, in practice, these requirements are very achievable for most active players. This already sets up one of the core issues with her design: accessibility paired with extreme power. Stat-wise, Yatta is incredibly strong. She has a 3-star skill check, 4-star movement speed, 1-star stamina, 2-star stealth, and an impressive 5-star extraction speed. On top of that, her passive ability, Pinata Party, drops candy items every time she completes a machine or takes damage. These items include valuable resources like jawbreakers and boxes of chocolates, which are useful in almost every situation. When you combine her stats with her ability, Yatta becomes an extremely effective hybrid tune. She can act as a distractor, an extractor, and even a support tune, all within the same run. Very few characters in the game can fill this many roles without serious drawbacks, and that's where the problem starts. Ever since her introduction, it was clear that Yatta would become a must-have tune for high-floor solo runs. Her ability to generate constant free resources removes a lot of the risk that usually comes with pushing higher floors. Mistakes become less punishing, and dangerous situations become much easier to recover from. What makes this even more concerning is how easy she is to obtain. Yatta isn't locked behind extreme grind or rare requirements, yet she performs at a level that rivals and often surpasses main tunes. As a result, she makes many non-main tunes feel completely obsolete. She can handle dangerous encounters more safely, recover faster from mistakes, and sustain herself far longer without outside help. She's even capable of outshining Astro, who is a main tune and one of the hardest characters to unlock. While Astro provides stamina regeneration, Yatta provides both utility and survivability. She can supply useful items not only to her team, but also to herself, which gives her a massive advantage in both solo and team play. In fact, Yatta's extraction speed is the same as V, one of the most loved main tunes in the game, and a character that is widely considered meta in long team runs. Being comparable to V alone should already raise red flags, but Yatta goes even further. Some players argue that her weaknesses balance her out. You might hear something like, although she's extremely versatile, her 1-star stamina makes her weak to long chases. And that would be a valid argument, if it were actually true. In reality, her 1-star stamina barely affects her. Her 2-star stealth doesn't matter either. In solo runs, stamina and stealth are far less important than efficiency and resource management, both of which Yatta excels at. In team runs, these weaknesses matter even less because Yatta is rarely the main extractor and is usually protected by team composition. At that point, the question becomes unavoidable. Why does a non-main tune perform at the same level, or better, than one of the strongest main tunes in the game? This is where balance becomes a serious concern. Yatta is too good to be a non-main, and she is far too good to be this accessible. While she isn't the fastest character to unlock, she certainly isn't difficult enough to justify her power level. Unless changes are made, Yatta risks defining the meta in a way that discourages variety. When one tune does everything too well, players stop experimenting and balance across the roster starts to break down. So the real question is this: should Yatta be nerfed or not? Let me know what you think. Is Yatta broken, or is she just the most versatile tune the game has ever seen?